Well, hello everyone. We're here in Lisbon, Ohio, camping in this small little cute cabin. You can show the people the small little cute cabin. We're doing a little camping trip, and we were sitting around the fire, and we thought to ourselves, why not make a cool little interesting video today? Alright, as you guys know, or don't know, Angelica is Brazilian.
Me.
Robert is American. And a couple months ago, we went to Brazil. We spent 2 weeks there, and we thought it would be fun. We were sitting around the campfire. Why not make a video where I provide my top shocks while visiting Brazil from the perspective as an American? Okay. There are a lot. It was a completely different world to me, and I will say, Rio de Janeiro, gotta visit it, okay? Here are my top shocks. I'm gonna read it from here. Just that's why I'm looking down. Don't worry about it. Okay. The top shocks for me as an American. Okay. Number one, poop in trash cans. Okay. Here in the U.S., you know, you wipe your butt, and then you throw the toilet paper in the toilet and you flush it. But in Brazil, when you wipe, you throw it in the trash can next to the toilet. I found that very strange. I thought it would be smelling very badly, but it didn't, surprisingly. But nevertheless, it's a shock. Number two, cigarettes are sold everywhere, and everyone seems to smoke. You walk in the streets of Rio or along the beach, even food places sell cigarettes. And how much do they cost? $1. To Brazilians, that's 5 reais, which is, to my understanding, not that expensive for someone living there. That was one of another shocks for you guys, okay? Number three, and this is one that got me many times and I still don't understand it. Brazilians eat dinner very late, okay? 8 or 9 p.m. minimum. Here in the U.S., that is probably, most people eat, I would say 5, 6, 7 o'clock, but there, it's much later, okay? Much later. Me and Angelica went to several restaurants at the normal time that Americans eat, 6 o'clock, and they were dead. So we're like, is this place actually dead, or does it just suck? And turns out the place was actually good, just no one ate, okay? Number four, the roads and getting around is very chaotic. The way I can describe it best is, in the US there seems to be laws, pedestrian laws, and a lot of car laws in general. However, in Brazil it seems more, I don't want to be offensive here, but more uncivilized in that manner. I know that, whoa, don't come at me. I'm not saying Brazilian people are uncivilized, okay? I'm saying it's very chaotic. There's people walking on the street everywhere. They don't obey the pedestrian laws. Drivers are ridiculous. You got people in motorcycles and mopeds going in between the legs and weaving out of traffic.
Screaming at you.
Screaming at you. Yeah, that's one thing that's very scary. But going from Copacabana to Complexo del Mal favela, which is, I don't know, what is it, 5-10 miles away, Angelica?
Yeah.
Took us an hour. Go 5 miles in Michigan or anywhere in a rural part of the US, and that's 10-15 minute drive, okay? What's number 5, which shocked me. There are DUI stops everywhere throughout Rio. We were out to dinner one night with Angelica's father-in-law, and I said, come on man, have a beer. Just one beer won't hurt. Come on man, just have one beer. He goes, no, I can't. So why not? Oh, because there are DUI stops throughout the city. And it don't matter how much you drink, they stop you. There's a little flashlight looking in the car, they'll stop you. And if you have any little bit of alcohol in your system,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye, jail. Number 6, everything is at a slow pace for Brazilians in Brazil, okay? I'll give you one little example with Angelica. My first night in Rio de Janeiro, we went to a all-you-can-eat pizza place. Very, very good. I will say American pizza is just slightly better though. The sweet pizza in Brazil is absolutely excellent though. We went there and we were sitting and talking and we ate our food and we finished, right? We finished eating like 1 hour, hour and a half in, and we literally sat there even after we were full and not eating for like 3 hours. You just sat there and talked for 3 hours. Now in the US, if you go to a restaurant, you won't even be able to stay there 3 hours. That waitress is bringing your goddamn check an hour and a half, 2 hours into your meal. Bye-bye. You don't even need to fucking ask. You're getting that bill on your table 2 hours in. But in Rio, no. 4, 5, 6 hours out, having a meal, not unheard of. That was a shock. Number 7, safety. Now, when I was in the US a couple days before leaving for Brazil, I was worried about the safety, right? I was worried, oh, if I go walking down the street, will I get murdered and will I get robbed or whatever? I will say, it shocked me how safe it really did feel. I didn't really feel unsafe, just maybe 1 or 2 times I felt unsafe, which is okay. Like I'd feel the same way walking around Detroit or anywhere else in the US, big city. But I'll say it surprised me in that what the news and what the media tells you about Brazil isn't entirely true, okay? It's just not. And this kind of goes, and number 8 kind of goes in that I didn't expect Brazil to be this really poor and underdeveloped country, but when I came to Rio, I really started to appreciate how developed it really is. The infrastructure, the bridges, that one bridge, I don't remember the name of that bridge, that really long one, in Rio. Incredible infrastructure, incredible museums, incredible everything. Everything is perfect. Not what I expected. I don't want to sound racist or xenophobic in any way, but when I was anticipating coming to Brazil, I was kind of anticipating more of a rundown, more of a poor country. There was some poverty, don't get me wrong, but it was very developed, if you know what I mean. And number 9, I might get a lot of flack for this opinion. I might get a lot of people coming at me, but it seems that the cops in Brazil are a little bit more racially motivated than in the US. And now don't come at me, whoa, you're saying cops in the US aren't racist. There are some racist cops in the US for sure. Don't get me wrong. It just seemed more targeted in Brazil. Like for instance, me and Angelica were walking at 10 p.m. out at night. And we were alone, we were walking along Copacabana Beach, and there was this black guy who walked up next to us, and we didn't think anything of it. But then, out of nowhere, 2 cops just shows up, busts over to the guy, and just points a gun at him. And says, lift your shirt. Like if he's holding a gun, just lift your shirt. Just because he was black. And that happened numerous times to black men there that aren't doing anything wrong, but they just come at him. I've never seen that in the US. I mean, maybe it does happen, maybe there are a little bit of that in the US, but it didn't seem as severe as when I spent, 2 weeks there and I saw it on numerous occasions. No, that's not normal. Number 10, an angel will know this one. Hot shower's hard to come by. If you're looking to take a hot shower in Brazil, good luck. You're not finding a hot shower anywhere unless it's a hotel. Believe me on that.
You don't really need it.
No, you don't really need it because it's super hot. But you know me, I love my hot showers, and you know Americans love their hot showers, especially, they love the hot showers. Number 11. This was probably my first impression when I came to Brazil, okay? I got out of the airport, father-in-law and mother-in-law picked us up, and we drive out and into Rio. And the first thing I noticed was that every goddamn building had graffiti on it. Literally. every goddamn building had graffiti, even in places where you wouldn't even think it's possible. Literally 300 feet in the air, there's graffiti out all over the walls. Don't understand how someone got up there, but graffiti everywhere. Number 12, Brazilians are touchy. Yeah, I said it. Americans, not that they don't like being touchy, but usually it's not a very hands-on interaction with an American. Like when you say goodbye, you might hug, or you might shake their hand, yes. But Americans in general don't like being touched. But what I noticed was that Brazilians love to touch. And they love to kiss. My father-in-law kissed me on the cheek to say hi. And I said, "Whoa, what's going on?" Like, I looked at him and said, "Whoa, what's going on?" Like he just kissed me close to my lips. It was like pretty close to my lips. I was like, "Whoa, what was that?" And he's like, "Oh no, that's normal." No, I don't think an American's ever fucking kissed me on the cheek in my life, besides my mom. Yeah. Number 13, please, whoa, don't come at me as racist. But Brazilians are white. Yeah. It's ironic because my wife's white. She's Brazilian. But when I went to Brazil, I was thinking, I'm going to see people that look like Neymar, like Pelé, that have browner skin, not black. There are some black people, but I'd say more brown skinned people. But when I went there, literally half the people are white. I said, what the hell? I'm not trying to be racist. I said, what the hell? What's with all the white people? Did not expect it. Half the Brazilian population is white. Who would have thought? Number 14, and probably the most important, Brazilians love Americans. Yes, they do. They love Hollywood. They love Disney. They love everything about Americans. McDonald's, they love it all. Those people love Americans. And I was kind of like worried if people were going to target me because I'm American. Oh, he's from America. Oh, he must be rich. He's a white man. He must be rich. Not true. I'm poor as shit. But to them, I might be rich. And I don't know what I was saying, but Brazilians love Americans. They do. They're interested about the culture, the language. Whenever I spoke a little bit of English around there, you see all their heads. They do that. Walk in the mall. They say, who the hell is that? That guy's not from here. Even though I'm white, right? I'm white. I just said in the last one, half the Brazilians are white. So then why are they looking at me like I'm some moron? This is why. I don't look Brazilian. I'm a damn gringo. Right?
You are.
But they looked at me, they were curious, and it was great. Brazilian family, Angelic's family loved me. The locals loved me, and I loved them. All right, guys. So that was my list. Top 14 shocks visiting the U.S. as an American. Let me know what you think in the comments. What were your shocks? Did I get anything wrong? Is the video bad? Let me know. And I know there won't be any editing in this video because I want to give you raw footage of me speaking from the heart. Not scripted. I have just the list here. I have the list, but it's not scripted. No. This is impromptu stuff right here. This is off the cuff. Well, coming to you live, Lisbon, Ohio. I'm gonna go enjoy some campfire now. Maybe grill a little weenie on there, have a s'more. Maybe a beer. Who knows? Alright guys, let me know what you fucking think. I spent a lot of time on that, okay? Bye-bye. Like, subscribe, comment.